Hey y'all, thank y'all so much for coming to my video. So this video is just going to be a dating rant about me and my dating life and just everything that I've gone through and all my crazy experiences. Thank you so much for coming and I hope y'all enjoy. Funny thing is, this video came about because I took a poll on Twitter. I took a vote and I asked people what they wanted me to talk about in my next video, and for the most part, people wanted me to do this. I guess people just want to see me go off on these dudes, like, period. Clearly, that's what they want to see. And honestly, people, I'm glad to bring it to you. So, as y'all can see, I'm in my car right now. Decided to film in my car. Honestly, because the lighting in my room is really bad, to be honest with you. And it's a nice day out, so I'm like, why not? So here we are. So excited to do this video for y'all because literally everyone knows how much I love to just run my mouth and talk shit. Let's just be honest. Everyone knows how much I love to talk shit, especially when it comes to these dudes, because I think all of them are trash and they all belong to the streets. Y'all, full disclaimer, I'm so sorry if you see me gazing away during this video. I told y'all I'm in the parking garage, and honestly, I'm easily distracted, so I'm going to try not to do that, but I'm also very insecure, so if people look at me, I get nervous, and I'm also forward parked, so it's not like like I'm facing outward. Anyways, we're just going to ignore that. Sorry about that. Just wanted to say it. Clarify, I guess. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning, I guess. So basically, I just want to start from like freshman year, because the person I was freshman year and the person that I am now I feel like they're different people. I wouldn't say two completely different people, because at the end of the day, I'm still me, but you know what I'm saying, like I grew up basically. So freshman year, I came into college. First of all, I was nervous coming to UH because, well, not nervous, or I don't know how I felt coming here, honestly. I'm not going to even lie, because I came to UH because I was like, honestly, like, I had family here, you know, Houston, I've been there, I'm familiar with it, like, a lot of my family members have gone there, they've graduated from there, they've been successful, like, so I had, like, you know, people that had been to U of H, so I was like, you know what, let's do it, like, at this point, I'm top 10% of my class, not even trying to be cocky, but I know I can get into any one of these little Texas schools. Minus UT, because they had top 7%, and I was only like top 8 or 9%. I wasn't that extra percent for them, but it's fine. So, yeah, decided to come to UH. Just wanted to give y'all a little bit of background on me real quick. So I got here. First of all, I was thinking that when I got here freshman year that it was going to be like love and basketball or something. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us thought that, though. Like, a lot of us coming into college thought, okay, it's gonna probably be like this, like I've seen this, like a different world, or it's gonna be like, you know, love and basketball, or it's gonna be like something that we've always like pictured and we like fantasized about. And then when I got here, I was so like shook it, like okay, so this was my little crazy little fantasy in my head. I was going to get to school, right, and I was going to be, like, you know, moving into my dorm or whatever, and then I was just going to meet, like, a boy down the hall, you know, maybe he was going to, like, offer to, like, help me move the rest of my stuff in, and then we was just going to start talking, and, like, instantly it was going to be a hit, like, boom, instant Quincy and Monica, but not really even them, because he cheated on her, like, what the fuck, he still cheated. I'm really basing my fantasy, man, I don't even know if I can use them anymore now, because I just remember this bum-ass nigga cheated on her when she had basketball practice. Like, first of all, when she was with you, holding you down, and you was doing great, Q-man and all Liz, you was good. But no, as soon as she even started playing 5 minutes of the game, you like, oh my God, like, she's too good for me. Like, you was jealous, you was hurt, and you was also sad. Yeah, you had some stuff going on at home with your parents. I get that. But who don't? At the end of the day, we all do. We all did whatever. She did too. Period. I'm so sorry. Like, that was so off topic, but like, it just caught me so off guard. Like, and I've been knowing this about that movie, but it just fit in perfect with this rant, and I did not expect for me to be like passionate like that. Okay, so yeah, I thought I was gonna hit it off with someone and we were just gonna have like this great relationship, but honestly, I feel like I was really looking too hard. Like, I really cared too much at the time. But I really feel like that was just because I didn't know anyone, you know, like everyone was making friends and I'm so like shy, like I'm so reserved. I didn't have friends yet. So I was like, you know what, where my man at? Low key, where he at? Because at this point, like, I need somebody. So I feel like I was just trying to, you know, do that. But whatever. So fast forward, I end up meeting this boy and, you know, he ends up becoming my boyfriend or whatever. And honestly, like, we were cool. We had a good relationship. Like, it was fine. It was whatever. But, unfortunately, he decided that, I don't know if he cheated on me or what. I don't even know, because when you're in a relationship freshman year, how do you really count how long y'all been talking or how long y'all been dating? Because now we just be like, oh, yeah, we talking. Does that mean dating? Does that mean they can't talk to other people? Like, talking is talking. So, you know, I guess we didn't really technically date for too long, but when we broke up, he did inform me that the person that he was now talking to, because yes, he broke up with me for another person, obviously. So, the girl that he was talking to now, he had met her over like one of our school breaks. Like, he met her during one of the breaks. And I was like, okay. He was like, we weren't talking during that time. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, but we were, because I remember, anyone to think it's like sexual, like nothing crazy like that, but I just remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just remembered that break. So, anyways, like, yeah, so he broke up with me, boom. That was around the time of Christmas break when he broke up with me. Damn, he broke up with me on Christmas break. He sure did. Yeah, so Christmas break, broke up with me for the new girl. I was like, okay, bet, that's fine. Like, that's cool, I understand. Obviously, I was sad, I cried. Obviously. Who wouldn't? Anyways, let's just fast forward, because yes, I got broken up with during Christmas break. So, get back to school for the new semester. So, get back to school in January. And at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad because now I don't have a boyfriend. And I feel like all of my friends that I was like starting to like talk to or like, you know, try to form friendships with, I haven't been talking to them as much because I was so caught up in my relationship. So when I got back to school that following semester, I was really trying to like focus on, you know, hanging out with my other friends and doing stuff like that. But y'all, I still wanted to be like with a boy. Like, for some reason, I still was like, oh my God, I need to be talking to somebody. Like, yes. So I decide, you know what? Why don't I just go ahead and make a Tinder? Because what's a better way to meet nice people than Tinder? Right? No. Don't go on Tinder. I'm going to tell you why, but I'm going to wait because, whew. So anyways, well, before I even got on Tinder, I don't want y'all to think I'm just out here like making dating profiles. Like, that's not what happened. Me and one of my roommates, we were cool at that point. So she was like, you know, like in college, a lot of people do a lot of things to make friends. Honestly, it's weird, but you know, it's what we do. I think it's just technology. Too many apps going around. Way too many apps for this and that. So there's like apps that you can go on to find friends, like literally friends. I think it's called Bumble or something like that. Pretty sure. And I think there's another one called like Yellow. I could be making that one up. I'm not sure though. Somebody fact check. And so yeah, basically we were on that. She told me she was on it and she found this girl from TSU that was cool, and they were like starting to talk, and I was like, oh, okay, lit. I tried it, thought it was okay. Not really my thing though. So I was like, you know what, on Tinder, I just want to be able to swipe. I just want to be swiping. So, made me a Tinder, and honestly, was terrible. Probably one of the worst decisions I ever made, because Tinder is not good if you want to like meet quality people. Like, at least in my experience with Tinder, I haven't like went out. Well, no, honestly, I don't want to say that, because I have been on like maybe one good Tinder date. I don't want y'all to think I just be going on a lot of dates on Tinder. Really, would it be like 9 times out of 10, I match with people from U of H. So it's like, you want to hang out? Sure, bet. I don't call that a date. It's just like I met them. So, but honestly, I just want to say this. And if you're watching this video, I just want you to know that you need to do better. Because I went on a Tinder date with one of these guys from U of H. And we went to the movies. He picked me up from my dorm. You know, drove us, obviously. We get to the movie theater, and I pay for my own ticket. He asked me, he said, do you want to pay? Or something like that. He was like, you got it. Or you know how dudes do, like, they basically asking you if you want to pay for yourself. But if not, it's cool. So he did that to me. He was like, so you got it? Like, you paying for you? And I was like, honestly, I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but I can. Because at the end of the day, I don't expect anybody to pay for me. I have my own money. So I don't need to be like, oh, please pay for me. Like, no, you don't have to. Because I don't need your little $10 ticket money, sweetie. Got that. So anyways, I paid for my own movie ticket. And I was kind of like, okay, whatever. What a great way to start the date. Like, yes, you picked me up, but you didn't even, like, pay for my ticket. Okay, afterwards, we went to go get food at Whataburger. And then I also proceeded to pay for myself as well. He never offered to pay for me, you know. He never, you know how dudes are. Like, if they wanted to pay, he would have been asked me, you know, can I pay for you? We're like, what do you want? I got it. This guy didn't even open the door for me, y'all. Like, at any point, he never opened the door for me. Not even, like, to get in the car. Because I don't feel like, you know, you don't have to open the door for me to get in the car. Like, it's fine. It's nice if you do, but it's okay. He didn't open the door for me when we got to the movie theater. And he didn't open the door for me when we got to Whataburger. So, if you're watching this video, I won't say your name. But I just want you to know that that is not right. And maybe you didn't like me, but at the end of the day, I know your mama taught you that you need to open the door for a woman, for a lady, for a young lady, especially one that you're taking out on a date, especially one that you're trying to show interest in. Because you did tell me that we was vibing and that we was cool. So don't make it seem like you didn't like me, because I know you did. Whatever. I thought we could have been friends at the least, but you can't even open the door and you can't even pay. And then on top of that, we hung out again. Oh, that's why I'm mad. We didn't hang out once. We hung out 2 times, y'all. So we hung out that one time, and I was like, okay, cool, like, he whatever. But he was still a cool guy. I just didn't like the fact that he was like that. I was like, maybe he just don't have manners or something. So then we hung out again. This time we went to Wingstop. You know, he picked me up, drove us to Wingstop, and I paid for myself again. And he had the nerve to ask me out one more time after that. And I told him, I said, the next time I go out with you, I will not be paying for myself. So you have to pay for me. He told me that he was not entitled to pay for me. And I haven't talked to that guy since. Still have him on Snapchat, though. But no, I have not talked to that guy because, honestly, you're not going to tell me that you can't do this for me, especially after 1, 2, 3 times of me paying for my fucking self. Bitch, you can fucking pay for me at least one damn time. Shit. That shit just made me so mad. Like, ooh, and I'm not even supposed to be getting mad over that. I got so many other things to talk about. Sir, I'm just mad that you even made me go to that point. Okay, y'all, sorry for that rant. I'm really sorry. I didn't realize how, like, passionate I am about this. Like, this is really crazy. I am literally scarred already for life, and I'm only 21 years old. I need help. But anyways, we're gonna continue with this video, period. Honey, where's this bitch backing into? Because she about to back into my fucking shit. I swear she wants to back into me. I want her to. Because on God, I'm about to get out and act the mother... Girl, you're... No. No. I know. Okay, I know I'm not the best driver in the world, but she did all that trying to back in. Wait, was she even trying to back in, or was she just trying to pull in straight? I don't know what she was doing, but she had me scared. She can't do that again. She didn't hit me, y'all. She parked forward. She didn't back in. Thought she was gonna back in. Okay, y'all, so now that that tangent is over with, I'm so sorry. One thing I hate is when I hang out with a guy that also smokes. he always thinks that smoking me out is like a date. He thinks, oh, come over and smoke is like something like chivalrous. Like, oh, you bought a G that was worth $10 and you smoked it with me. Wow, plus a $1 Rillo. Don't I feel special? Like, I really don't like that because yes, I do smoke, but it's like I don't smoke like that to like you can buy me out with smoking. You know, at the end of the day, I'm still a lady. I'm still a woman. Like, I'm still a person. I'm not just a smoker. Like, people find out you smoke and they swear that's all you know how to do. Like, I'm still a human. I still want to do other things. You think all I do is sit around and wake up and smoke and smoke? No. Like, that's not all I do. Like, I like to go to the arcade. I want to go bowling. I like to go skating. I love to eat. Maybe we could do some of that. Yes, we could still smoke before and after, but no, that's not all I want to do because that's not a date to me. Like, I feel like dudes out here, like, really be thinking, like, they can win girls over with, like, doing things like that for them. Like, you're not making anyone feel special, like, you know, and I don't like that because literally ever since dudes have found out that I smoke now, that's all they want to do. And I'm not saying that, like, maybe that's on me too because I should be like, you know what, maybe we should do something else this time. But honestly, at this point in time, I literally don't want to ask a guy to do anything for me because you ask a guy to do one thing for you and then they take it like, oh, you using me, oh, this, or now I owe you something. And I don't want to owe anyone anything at all. So I don't ask them to do anything for me. Yes, you can smoke me out because you don't have to do anything else for me. I'll drive to you or you can pick me up and I'll buy my own food afterwards. But yes, I'll smoke your weed. I just don't like that. And honestly, I just feel like if you're a guy and that's all you do when you ask a girl out and you think that's winning her over, it's not. Because I hate when a guy is smoking with you, then after y'all get done smoking, maybe now he want to cuddle or something. Cuddle. But it's like, I don't want to cuddle. Like, we just here to smoke. Like, none of that. You didn't do nothing to make me want to cuddle with you. You think getting me high is going to make me want to do anything? If anything, once I get high, I don't talk as much. So you really have to fight for my attention more because I'm kind of just like, wow. Yeah. Literally. I don't even have to tell y'all how it is. But yeah, I really don't like that at all. It's really a turnoff to me, and it's honestly not cute. Like, I don't like how, you know, the guy, they'll hang out with you, and, like, you can tell that, like, they into you or something, or, like, they want to make a move, but they don't, and they won't. Like, I feel like they waiting on you to show them something, but the type of girl I am, I'm really nervous I'm scared of rejection as well. So, I will never tell a guy, like, I want you to kiss me, or, you know, whatever. Like, or yeah, you can hug me, or yeah, whatever. I would never tell a guy that because, like, yeah, in my head I could be thinking like, I wouldn't mind if he kissed me. I would never tell him that because I'm scared to tell these dudes anything because you give them an inch, they take a mile. So it's like, you know, I don't usually just be like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, this or whatever. So I don't like when they wait. I don't like when a guy waits until like he's leaving or like the date is over or whatever to be like, oh, you know what? Like, I wanted to kiss you. Or, you know what? I wish I could have said this to you. And they tell me afterwards. They tell me right up until they leave. Or they tell me after they already left and they got back home, they text me. They text me when they get in the car and they pulling off. And I'm just like, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't make me feel like mad. Sometimes it do because I'm just like, honestly, at this point, if you're hanging out with a girl and you want to do something with that girl, all you have to do is ask that girl. It's not hard. All you have to do is say, hey, girl, do you mind if I kiss you, girl? And girl is going to either say yes, boy, or no, boy. Period. That's how it works. So we don't have to be walking around here scared like, oh, I can't ask. Yes, on the same token, maybe if I wanted to kiss this person, I could have just kissed them first. But I'm not about to just be jumping and kissing on everybody. That's not my thing. Because how do I know you want to be kissed? And honestly, I'm not into that. So, anyway. So, as y'all can see, I decided to move from the car because it was getting way too dark outside and honestly, I was just like, at this point, I should just go back in the house because I'm almost done with this video. So no point in recording a full video and then me finishing it and then it's like, well, you can't even see me. So what was the point of any of that good content? Right. So here we are. Part 2, but still basically part 1. Let me switch gears. Let me tell y'all about something that happened to me like a month or so ago, but it still like aggravates me because I just feel like it was so ignorant and I just cannot get over this comment to this day. If you're watching this video, just know that that was not okay. And yes, I'm still butthurt that you said that. So y'all, one day I was hanging out with one of my guy friends. I don't even know. I guess we just cool. But yeah, I was hanging out with one of my guy friends, and I think we had just got done smoking because, like I said, that's all people want to do now is smoke. So we just got done smoking, and I think we were just like in the bed chilling, talking, and I don't know what we started talking about, or I don't even remember how this came about, but I just remember him saying to me, "Oh, your body is compact." Compact, compact. Compact, as in like that. Y'all know, like when y'all, I know y'all have all seen Monsters Inc. Y'all remember that one clip of Monsters Inc. when Sully couldn't find Boo and he thought that she got squished up into that little cute ball thing and the little eyeball was popping out? That's what I heard. That's what I pictured when this man said I was compact. And I think he meant compact as in, oh, I'm short, I'm short, I'm small. So I guess he's saying compact, like you're little. But I would never use compact to describe my body because compact is a block. Compact is if I were short and I was like stout and I was just like fat and I was just like weird looking. Like that's what compact is. Like don't say that about a girl. You never call a girl something like that. It would have been different if he was like, oh, you're like fun size. Oh, you're petite. Oh, you're thick. Something like that. Oh, you're slim. But you don't have to say compact because that's something completely different than what is the truth. First of all, way far from the truth. And then I'm not a block, sir. Like I'm not a cylinder. Like you can't just be like, oh, you're compact. Like I'm not an object. I'm not compact. What is that? That's not a thing. That's not a body type. Please stop. And if it is, it's not my body type, period. So don't. But yeah, no hard feelings though. Like I'm not mad at you about it. Like you can still hit me up. We still cool. I'm just saying, like when you said that shit to me, I told you I was not feeling that. I told you I was like, honestly, that rubbed me the wrong way, and I told you that twice because it rubbed me the wrong way the first time, and then it rubbed me the wrong way again, and I guess it's rubbing me the wrong way still. So at least you've had an impact on my life. I guess you could say. So yeah, but no hard feelings though, bro. Hit me up, whatever. So, piggyback off of that, there was this one guy I was talking to this year. I met him on Tinder as well. Another bad Tinder story. So, this guy, I never met him in person. We just matched and we just were like talking back and forth, but we never met up. Long story short, with this guy, he was cool, but this guy also didn't have a car. And so he would want me to like drive to him to hang out. And I'm like, I guess I get that. But at the end of the day, sir, you can't compensate me with smoking still. Like people still think like smoking is like the golden ticket. Like, hey, smoke. And I'm just going to follow it. Like it's not that big of a deal, like at all. So this guy, his story of how he went wrong, because we started off cool. I would have met him eventually, but it all happened, went downhill shortly. So let me see. So I told y'all he doesn't have a car. So one day, I remember it was a Friday, because I think I had just got off of work, and he was like, hey, like, can you do me a favor? And I was like, well, it depends, like, what is it? And he was just like, can you take me to go donate plasma? So instantly, I was like, I'm tired of doing favors for people and they don't reciprocate it back. Like, that's just period. And, not even about the plasma thing, but I just told him, like, honestly, I didn't tell him this, but I just felt like this man is 23 years old. At the time, I was 20. Why do you feel comfortable asking me to, like, take you to donate plasma? You never met me before. You just matched with me on Tinder like a week or two ago, and you already think that magically I I'm supposed to just take you somewhere. Like, no, you don't have the right to ask me for a favor like that, sir. You don't even know me. Do you even know how to pronounce my name? Do you even know how to pronounce my name? Because I never even heard you say it before. You could be pronouncing my name wrong all this time and want me to do all these favors for you. So, no. So I kept my composure and I just basically told him, like, honestly, I'm not feeling that. Like, I don't want to do it. And he was like, oh, well, like, it's cool, whatever. Like, are you sure? Because I was just going to have you come over and then, like, we could have just smoked, like, afterwards, and then you could have just went on about your day. I'm like, so not only were you not going to give me any gas money, you thought that I was just going to come over here, do a favor for you, and waste all of my day doing something for you, and you were going to pay me back with smoking me out and then making me leave. So you can't even smoke me out and give me anything to eat. You can't even smoke me out and ask to hang out. But it's just like, oh, we going to just smoke together. And he literally said, and you can go about your way. We can go in our separate ways. So when he said that, this was all through text message, by the way. So when he said that, I was like, you know what? It's time for me to flip, because at this point, I don't care anymore, because I just feel so disrespected. Like, you really think that I'm about to do that? No, I don't believe in doing stuff for people anymore, because I won't say for people, but I will say I'm tired of doing stuff. Like I said, people don't always reciprocate the same energy. So no, I'm not doing anything for you, because if you don't even have a car, you don't even have a job, how are you going to pay me back for anything? You can't. You won't. And honestly, at this point in my life, I don't have time for 23-year-old people, older people that should be more mature and are acting like they're still children, like they're still in high school, like they're still 18 years old. I don't have time for it. So I texted him back or something. No, my bad, y'all. This was a phone call. This was not a text message. Yeah, this part was a phone call. When he called me, he asked me about the plasma stuff. But I hung up because I was trying to have a conversation with him, but he was just being stupid. So I hung up. He texted me and he was like, oh, sorry if I hurt your feelings or something. And I texted him back and I was like, you sound ignorant as fuck. Like, shut up. He texted me back. He called me a bitch. He was like, something bitch. I was like, oh, really? Like, that's how you really feel? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, great. Period. Great. I'm glad you think I'm a bitch. Bye. Haven't talked to him since. I'm glad he called me a bitch, though. Because honestly, you're an ignorant bum-ass nigga, so I don't even give a fuck. I hope you found a job, though. And I hope you're working on getting a car. So, power to you. I won't mention your name, but like I said, if you're watching this video, there. I just gave you some credit. I just gave you your 2 minutes of fame. There you go. Goodbye. On to the next topic. So, y'all. Okay, y'all, one last pet peeve, and I promise y'all I'm done. I promise y'all this is it, because I know y'all are tired of hearing my voice. I promise. So, one thing I don't like is when I'm hanging out with a guy, like, does this happen to y'all too? When y'all hang out with a guy and all they do is brag about themselves or make themselves look like they're just great and like, oh my God, I'm doing this, and oh my God, get on my level, like me and my niggas, yeah. Like, do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, y'all ever hang out with a guy and y'all just talking and you ask him about himself and then he instantly starts to brag like, oh yeah, when I was 17, I was already doing that. Me and my niggas, we been had that. I was bringing candy bars to the school, flipping that shit, selling that shit for a profit. Like, yeah, by the time I was 20, I already was making my own t-shirts. Like, I was already doing that. By the time I'm this, I'm already doing that. Like, sir, great for you. I didn't ask though. Like, I don't care. Dudes really be thinking that we want to hear about all of the accomplishments they've done ever since they came out the womb. Like, yes, I want to get to know you, but no, I don't have to know everything about you, and I don't necessarily need to hear all the braggy facts. Like, recently I was hanging out with this one guy, and all he really did was brag about his jewelry and talk about, like, how he always got to keep jewelry on and how he always got to do this and how when he go out, they always have this and that, like, at the club. Like, it's too much. Like, I don't care, because are you telling me all of this to, like, make me want it too? Like, are you saying all this to me to be like, I can do this for you? Like, I can buy you these things? Or are you just telling me to brag? Like, and for what? I don't care, because one thing I don't like about that is dudes like that never care to ask you about you. They never say, how are you? Like, what have you done in life? What do you want to do in life? Like, what are some of your major accomplishments? Because, sorry for saying, but I know I'm a boss-ass bitch, and I'm that bitch, and I tell myself that all the time. Like, yes, I call myself a bitch, and yes, I'm hard on myself, but at the end of the day, I know how to be like, Rel, you that bitch, period, and whoever say different, they can fucking fight, and who gives a fuck? That's how I feel about me. So I feel like at this point, I don't care to listen to another person brag about them when I know that I'm equally great as well. So if you don't even care to ask me about me, I don't even care to continue to talk to you, because I know it's one-sided and you don't care about me. You just care about me listening to you. And I'm a good listener, but for people that know me, I damn sure want to run my mouth too. So if you never give me the chance to run my mouth, we're done. Period. Cancel. I don't want to do it. So I don't like that. And I was just telling my mom that, because I'm like, I hate talking to niggas and all they want to do is talk about nigga shit. And all they want to do is say nigga every 3 words. Like nigga, 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 nigga. Like, can we say something else? Can we do something else? Can we talk about something else? Like, where are the people that genuinely want to act like we're adults and literally want to do adult things? Like, yes, I get it, we're still kids and we're still in college, but people want to brag like they so much older and like they so much mature. But when it comes to proving that shit, where's the proof, honey? You're not doing shit. I'm more mature than you, and I don't even have all that money, and I don't even have all the jewelry, and I don't even have all that. But at the end of the day, it's this. And I'm not saying you stupid, but I'm saying, like, people don't care. And one thing about me is I'm really humble. So that's a major turnoff to me. If you're a bragger and you're really cocky, we won't get along, because I'm such a humble person. Like, I could sit up here and talk about everything I've done, all the accomplishments I have, but why? I know what I've done. God knows what I've done. People that have been around me know what I have done. So why do I have to brag to it? And I feel like one thing about that, if you gotta boast and you gotta brag about everything you've done, you haven't done much. Because the type of people that can just sit back and let their work speak for them, let everything else around them speak for them, let other people speak for them, those are the people that need to be bragged about, not people that brag on themselves. Because if other people can't talk about you, then what have you done? Yes, I'm glad you're your biggest critic, and yes, hype yourself up. Yes, boo, but no, honey. Who else can hype you up? Who else is going to be on the sidelines with you? Yes. And I'm saying all that to say that the next guy that comes into my life, y'all really have to be prepared. Because a lot of people say that I'm a handful. I just think it's because, I don't know, I'm just such a different person. Like I said, like, I no longer care to take shit. I don't care to take disrespect. I know what I'm worth. I love myself. Like, I've gone through a lot. And I don't even want to get into that, but self-love right now, we working on it. And yes, I love me. So I'm not going to let anyone come into my life that can't do for me what I can already do for me. If you can't bring anything to me, yes, I would like someone that, you know, I could be with. But at the same time, if it's not meant to be, it won't. And for all the guys out here that think that smoking is a date, that think it's okay to not hold the door open for a girl, that think it's okay to call girls bitches, that think it's okay to not ask a girl how her day was, that just think it's okay to just act like a bum-ass nigga in general, y'all are the problem, and y'all are the reason why I'm so fed up with y'all, and I think all of y'all belong in the trash. The only reason why I feel like dudes are here is so that women can have children. But as soon as these scientists figure out how women can have children without men, I'm done with y'all. I'm done. I am done. I do not want you in my life. I don't want that. I don't want that energy. So I'm just saying all that to say that men, y'all better watch it. Because pretty soon, we won't need y'all last. We only need y'all to mate. I really think that's the only reason why people are getting married and all this. They just want to have kids. But as soon as we get the kids, without you, goodbye. And y'all can be on your own island. And we can party it up. Because who run the world? Girls. So yeah, thank y'all so much for coming to this video. I love y'all. Keep the good ideas coming. And I promise I'll have some new content coming soon. Thanks.